If we could have those athletes come and take their seats that are signing today, along with their parents. Good afternoon. Thank you all for coming. Welcome to the 2019 Fall Signing Ceremony at Olathe Northwest. My name is Joe Gunderson. I'm the athletic director here, and I am very, very proud of these athletes and what they've accomplished and what they're going to go on to do. We want to thank some people before we get started. I want to thank Jennifer Sanderson and all of the office staff who put this together, make it look so nice, who take care of the refreshments out there, making it look great, and just do a wonderful job all year. We have a great, great office staff. If we could give them a hand. Next, I want to thank all the parents, all the coaches, all the grandparents, all the friends, the cousins who have helped these athletes reach where they are today. It's taken a lot of hard work. It's taken a lot of driving them to practices, to lessons, to different games and just all the different things that you've done and supported them and been there in their tough times and been there when times were great. And it's all now coming to fruition, and they're going to sign these college scholarships to go on and continue their athletics, and that's an amazing thing. And I thank you all for all that you've done. First off, I get the pleasure of introducing Alex Rein. Alex is going to be attending the University of Ottawa and playing baseball there. Alex was a great student here at Olathe Northwest with over a 3.7 GPA, and he's been playing baseball for a very, very long time, since the first grade. This is a dream come true for him. He led his team in ERA last year with a 1.19 ERA and led his team in wins as well. Congratulations to Alex Rein, and you can go ahead and sign. I'm going to hand it over to Coach Sutter.
All right, thank you. First of all, I'd like to thank everyone who's here today, and I want to congratulate all the other athletes who are signing today. The other people that I want to thank, and I know there's a bunch of them in here, especially I know with baseball, is the club coaches. The club coaches do a lot of work with these guys, and see them all summer and all fall. I'm lucky enough to have them in the spring, but they do a great job, and I appreciate everything that they do to get them to where they are today. First, we got Matt Ellingson. He is going to the Missouri School of Science and Technology. I would never be able to go there. He's a very smart guy. Yeah, he says he wants to be an architectural engineer, which would be very impressive. Great student, very involved in our school. But with us, with baseball, he's going to be our top returning pitcher from last year. He pitched the most innings, so we're coming back from us last year. He got a pitch in a few games and some big moments for us last year. He's going to be one of our top guys as a pitcher this year. He keeps getting better and better every day, and we're really looking forward to having him this year on our team. Matt Ellingson. And we got Brevin Lee. He's going to Johnson County Community College. Brevin, he's a great student himself also. He's got an A in my class right now, which is a good thing. And he works really hard in his academics. But as a baseball player, he's a pretty rare person. He got to play an inning or two as a freshman in the state tournament. Got to play as a sophomore and a junior. So this year when we hopefully make it to state, he'll be one of the few people who could ever play in 4 state games as a baseball player, which would be very impressive. He also he's led our team in stolen bases. He's played outfield for us. He played shortstop for us most of the games last year. Big clutch hits for us, regionals, and he's going to be a big team leader for us this year. Johnson County's getting a great player, Brevin Lee. All right, I want to pass it on to Coach Brandstrom.
Thanks, Coach. I'm here to introduce you to Riley Wade. Riley Wade is signing her letter of intent to play basketball at Colorado Christian University. Let's give her a round of applause. Riley has been a part of the JV and varsity program all her entire time she's been here. Played JV as a freshman and has played varsity ever since. Riley is a kid that she's had to play just about everywhere on the floor for us. Last year, she had the daunting task of taking everybody's best and biggest kid and giving up most of the time maybe 4 or 5 inches and maybe even 100 pounds, a couple of them, right? Maybe a couple 100 pounds. Some big kids. And she has always been up for the task and not afraid to stick her nose in there and be physical and yet do some incredibly positive things for us. She has a high basketball IQ. She's excited about playing basketball. She's played a lot of basketball, put a lot of time and effort into this, and I'm so excited for her and what's in front of her as we get started here on Monday, right, ladies? And I also like to thank Coach Wheat. I saw Coach Wheat in here, how much you've put into Riley. And keep working with kids. Those of you who are here, keep working with these kids. Help developing these kids, but help these kids continue to be great kids and love the game and love their teammates. And I know Coach Wheat does that, and several other people I know who do that too. So congratulations to you. This is a great celebration for you guys as well. So let's give it up for Riley Way one more time.
All right, and I have Victoria Klausner, our senior. She is signing with University of Missouri St. Louis. First off, want to thank her parents, and her grandparents are here, and any of the teammates that are here for supporting Victoria throughout her career. She's done a lot for this program. She's been a team leader since day one, the day I got here, her sophomore year. She's just really led this team, taking kids, taking freshmen to practice, kind of leading the way, showing the girls how to practice. Victoria spent a lot of time and effort in the summer months, playing in tournaments, practicing hard day and night. I know Joe, her dad's really spent a lot of time with her, so we appreciate that. Obviously, her parents have been extremely supportive to help her get to this place here. Coach Mike and myself are extremely excited for her accomplishments. This past summer, she was a KCGA Junior Tour Championship winner. She won one of her matches 9-8. If you don't know what that means, she won pretty much the first 9 holes, kind of shut them out at hole number 10. So a really great job with those playing. I'm going to touch a little bit on her season this year. Our season just ended a couple weeks ago. She was never outside of the top 10 this year. She's earned 39 medals in her high school career. She is first team All Sunflower League 3 of her 4 years. First team, sorry. She was second team one of the years. She was second team All-State her freshman, sophomore, and junior year, and she was first team All-State this year. She finished out her career with a third place regional finish and a third place state finish, which is extremely impressive. It's very competitive out there. But not only that, on and off the course, I mean, obviously we have a big shoes to fill for her, especially with our scoring, but also just her as a person. Again, she was a great leader for us. University of Missouri St. Louis has a great player coming to them, so congratulations, Victoria.
Again, I'd like to congratulate all the signees. This is a special, special day, and it takes me back when I was in high school, and I just remember how excited and how proud my family was of me, and I know that all of your families are extremely proud of you today. Here to celebrate Gabe McCune on his scholarship and signing today to Baker University. I wanted to congratulate his mother, Kari, and his father, Paulie. I know that they've given a lot of time, money, and practice in order to Gabe to get to the point where he is today. For me, it's special because not only am I going to see one of my current players sign, but also he's signing with one of my former players and one of my former standouts, and Andy Kelly. Andy Kelly, if you're in the crowd today, please raise your hand. I want to make sure I introduce Andy Kelly. Andy Kelly was an all-state player for us and went on to have a 4-year stellar career at Baker University, where Gabe will get the opportunity to play and compete for Andy. Gabe's will be a 4-year varsity golfer on a team that will qualify for state 4 years in a row. Gabe brings a wealth of golf knowledge and a great skill set, not only to the course, but also in the classroom, as evident in his GPA. He fully deserves this opportunity, and I really, truly believe with hard work and discipline, his greatest golf is ahead of him, and I'm glad he's able to do that at Baker University and for Coach Kelly. So at this time, I'm going to hand this over to Brandon Hernandez.
Hello, everybody. I am here to introduce Gage Hunsicker. He is going to be playing soccer at Kansas Wesleyan University. I have had the distinct pleasure of working with him over the last several years, actually for 2 sports. He played soccer for me and also bowled for me as well. So I've gotten to know him a lot over the last several years, and the one word that I can use to describe him is competitor. He is a person that is doing everything that he possibly can to learn as much and improve as much every single day. He is always asking, what can I do to get better? Is there anything else that I can be working on? He is just kind of a consummate professional and one of those kids that does whatever he can to make sure that he is giving his best effort and also trying to get the best effort out of those people around him. I know that Kansas Wesleyan is going to be getting a great player and a great teammate in Gage. So congratulations and good luck to you.
Good afternoon. I have the pleasure of introducing the three young ladies that are all signing national letters of intent to play soccer at different universities. The first one I'm going to start with today is Brittany Miller. Brittany has been a part of the ONW soccer program for the last 3 years. Brittany consistently demonstrates a team-first attitude, has a passion for the game that has seen her improve over the course of time that she has been here, and has worked extremely hard to receive a soccer scholarship to continue her playing career at Doane University in Crete, Nebraska. We wish Brittany nothing but the best and know that she will work hard to find success at the next level. Congratulations, Brittany. Our next player is Ashley Franken. Ashley has also been a part of the ONW soccer program for the last 3 years. Over those 3 seasons, Ashley has demonstrated an outstanding work ethic, the willingness to be coached, and has always been more concerned about the success of the team more so than her own. Her willingness to go into any challenge with any player at any time has also been noticed by her teammates, her coaches, and definitely her opponents. Those characteristics and many more will continue to make her successful as she continues her soccer career at Clark University in Dubuque, Iowa. Congratulations, Ashley. And finally, Ashton Dayne. While at ONW, Ashton has not only been a part of the soccer program, but qualified for state in cross country, qualified for state in track, and was a vital cog in the wheel of Coach Brandstrom's freshman basketball squad her first year here at ONW. She's been a part of the ONW soccer program for 3 years, spending the last 2 at the varsity level. As a sophomore, Ashton finished the season as all Sunflower League honorable mention selection. At the conclusion of her junior season, where she was an integral part of the girls finishing 3rd in state, she was named first team all Sunflower League and second team all state. Ashton's work ethic, her competitiveness, her toughness, and her positive attitude towards everybody around her will not only be an extremely important part of our team this spring, but will make her successful in whatever it is she chooses to do. Ashton will continue her playing career at Northwest Missouri State in Maryville, Missouri. Congratulations, Ashton.
Before I talk individually about these 2 young ladies, Jenna and Reagan are the epitome of what Raven softball is about. What they've given us over the last 3 years is very, very difficult to explain and put into words. They've done everything we've ever asked and never ever questioned Coach Ash or myself, and they're sitting here today because of what they've done for our program, what they've done for their summer teams. To ask a kid to start on varsity and then go play JV because we're short on numbers or we have an injury, and they say, yes, sir, how can we help? 2 of the hardest working girls I've ever been around. Great kids, and I wish I could coach them this year, but I know I can watch them, and all their hard work, everything they've put through is what Raven softball is about, is what about these 2 individuals about. And Mom and Dad, you should be extremely proud of the people you've raised, and thank you for allowing us to be a small part of their high school career. So thank you, ladies, for everything you've given us. Our first softball player is Jenna Doherty, going to KCK Junior College to study fire science and firefighting. Jenna has a 3.6 GPA. She has been involved in convergence stand with communication. And if you've never seen what Jenna's done, Jenna's made some very powerful videos about Bo and the Bo Foundation, and they're very, very moving, and you can see what a wonderful kid she is and how she puts those videos together and how she's helped raise awareness for Bo and the entire Hash family. Jenna's been a part of 2 regional titles. She's been a part of a runner-up, state runner-up. She's been a part of over 40 wins in the last 2 years. She has played about every position and done about everything we've asked for her to do. And she's going to do great things this year. So please congratulate Ms. Jenna going to KCK Junit. Reagan Hen is signing with Grandview University to play softball and study in nursing, which is right outside Des Moines, Iowa. She has a 3.9 GPA, very involved in Link, Senior Committee, Raven Service Club, and the Medical Club. Reagan is also a 2-year starter for the softball team, helped us win 2 regional titles, a state runner-up in 2018. In 2019, she was named to the All-Sunflower League team, a 3-time Presidential Award winner, a 2-time Academic Letter Award winner, and the Academic Achievement recipient as a 9th grader. Reagan, it's tough. Reagan did everything we asked of last year. She was so close to making varsity the couple years before and just wanted to learn and be around and soak it in. And all of Reagan's hard work, all of Reagan's wants paid off last year. She had a great junior year on the field. I know both these young ladies are going to be great leaders for Coach Lopez and the program. And again, thank you, both ladies. Thank you, Mom and Dad, for allowing me to be a part of your life. Congratulations, Reagan Hen. Oh, I didn't know you were sitting right there.
Hi, I'm Coach Length, and I get the honor of introducing Katie Parks. Katie is truly a student athlete, and she epitomizes everything as a coach you want your athletes to do. In the classroom, she has a GPA of 4.09. She participates in a whole bunch of school activities, including, but probably not limited to, RFC. She participates in sports journalism as part of the e-com program. Every match that we played at home, the girls had to come in and set up the court. KP was already in here setting up all the cables and stuff to allow us to live stream our volleyball matches over the internet. She took part in the student athlete leadership program here at ONW, and she's a member of the Link crew. This year, she volunteered to not only film and direct an Olathe Dig Pink promotional video for us this year, she also volunteered to organize our annual Buff Puff fundraiser, which is basically the girls varsity players select teams of boys, and they coach the boys in a tournament, and it raises over $1,000 for the volleyball program. So not only does she do stuff on the volleyball court, she's very busy off the court. She's been part of the volleyball program for 4 years. Her freshman year, she started on the JV team, and then her sophomore, junior, and senior year, she started on varsity. As a sophomore, she played a big role on a team that went 40-4 and won the state championship. In 2017, as a junior, she was a leader on the team and helped us finish 3rd at the state tournament. This kid is probably as tough a kid as I've ever coached, as far as I don't think a year she's been in the program she hasn't had some kind of injury. A couple years ago, she had to get her appendix taken out. She was back literally, it was like 4 or 5 days later. She always was doing something to her knees or ankles, but she would always just say, "I'm fine, I'll play." But last year at the state tournament, she took a knee to her forehead, and she was on the ground and she wasn't moving. And I walked out to see how she was doing. She had it covered up pretty good. And when I said, "Well, let me take a look at it." And when I pulled her hand away, I had to control myself because she was probably about the size, and I'm not joking, of a golf ball on her forehead where the knee had made contact. She said she would be okay, and she wanted to continue playing. We called a trainer over. They had to go into the locker room and do concussion protocol. And literally, like maybe 4 or 5 minutes later, she came running back out of the locker room, back to the bench, and said that she was ready to play. So she is truly a warrior when it comes to the volleyball and playing. This year, as a senior, we had to deal with a lot of adversity at the beginning of our season, but she didn't miss a beat. She continued to put the team first, and she was a tremendous leader, captain for the team, and came every day to practice and showed. We had like 7 new kids to varsity, which is unusual for us. And she demonstrated to each of those kids what it meant to be a varsity player and how hard you need to work. She was always one of the first kids out of the locker room to help set things up. She always was willing to stay late and help tear things down. So she was a great example to the varsity kids this year. Her honors and recognitions as a sophomore, she was named Sunflower League second team. She was named to the KV All-State Honorable Mention team. As a sophomore, she was named to the Sunflower League first team. She was named to the KVA All-Tournament team and also to the KVA All-State first team. And this year as a senior, she's been named an AVCA Phenom. She was named Sunflower League first team. She was named to the MoCan All-Star match, which is the best seniors from the Kansas side of the Metro will play against the best seniors from the Missouri side. So another huge honor. And they haven't given out the All-State awards yet. That happens on, they'll vote on Saturday for that. But hopefully she'll get recognized All-State as well. I could not be more proud of KP and how she's developed all 4 years and what a tremendous young lady she's become. So please help me congratulate her in signing to go play volleyball at University of Kansas.
Woo, thanks, Coach. Appreciate it. Again, I'd like to thank everybody that came out, friends, family, coaches. This is quite a lineup right here. It's a dream team, if you will, for this year at ONW. And I appreciate spending this time just watching some of you. I've coached some of you in other sports. I got to see some of you play. So quite an honor it is for me being a teacher in this school and able to share this time with you as well. This is fitting that we're going to be the anchor, boys, right here. This is the anchor of this academic team and scholastic team and athletic team. I love it. I'm going to brag on the wrestling a little bit. Not everybody's coming to watch a duel. Shame on you. All right? So here's your last chance and opportunity to watch these 2 young men in action this year. All right? I'll start with Caden Howard. Caden, and I can't because I'll be like Coach Mahoney. I'll probably start crying. But if I can just say this at least about Caden, he's been a Raven since day one. His kid's been in some type of kids club of wrestling for ONW, Ravens Kids Club, and since his elementary days. So I've known this young man quite a long time, and it's such an honor to be up here. I want to thank his parents for allowing me or sharing him with me during this time as well, and kind of riding his butt a little bit, kind of making him the better, hopefully, person that he is. Not only is he a good wrestler, but he's a great person. Caden Howard has been a team captain for 3 of his seasons out of the 4, and he's going to, the cat's out of the bag, you're going to be a captain again. But he's been a captain since his sophomore year, which is quite a feat. I mean, that's quite a feat. He probably could have handled it his freshman year, but that's just not right. He needed to catch up to the high school setting, that's for sure. Caden puts in a lot of hours in the summer and off season and during our seasons as well. And why that's important to mention, which a lot of these student athletes have done that, he's brought along kids and his teammates with him. And that's important because not everybody is growing up in our sport, but yet he can catch them up just being the kind of captain that he is. Right now, he is the leader. Basically, he's currently the leader in season wins on our statistic board. He is also going to beat the career pin record this year. No pressure, but you're going to beat it pretty bad. So again, Caden is the epitome of what I want as a Raven wrestler. Again, your chance to watch him wrestle this year. All right, so please make sure that you congratulate him on his signing to Drury University. Okay, I was fortunate to have two great guys with me for a long time in my career here at ONW. But Quentin, we call him Q. We call him a lot of other things. But Q, I tell you what, they can be the similar type of kid, but they can also be different, the same, and I love it. It's beautiful. It's fun to watch him as well. Q is a spark plug for our team. He is a spark plug. He gets things going. Sometimes it's by his basically explosiveness power that he shows. Some of you know him as the cute little guy on e-com or whatnot, but this guy is a fearless competitor, I'm telling you. Again, you got to watch these two grapple this year. But Q has been a 2-time state qualifier. Caden was a 3-time state qualifier. Sorry, I forgot to mention that. But anyway, Q is not only is he explosive, he has great amount awareness, but one of the best things I like about Quentin here is his compassion for his teammates. Again, we wouldn't be the team that we are, especially in these 10-year, if it wasn't for their selfless acts. And this is, the people think it's an individual sport, which it is, but yet we're a team. We're a band of brothers, and it has a lot to do with these 2 young men. Please help me congratulate Quentin on his signing to Ottawa University. All right, I'm going to hand over the mic to our athletic director, Joe Gunderson.
Thank you. I want to thank you all again for coming out today. I want to thank our coaches for all the work that they put in and for speaking today. They'd probably rather put in all the work all year than have to speak in public, some of them, for this amount of time, even though they love talking about your kids. At this time, we're going to conclude, but don't get up because this is the great picture time. You can all come down and get your pictures that you want to get and do all of that, and then we will have refreshments in the events entrance just down the hallway. Thanks again for coming out. Congratulations again, athletes.